But right now we're jumping into the kitchen en ons kook met appels vanoggend. Ons gaan vir jou wys hoe om appels te gebruik op baie interessante maniere in jou resepte by die huis. And this morning we're kicking off with Lexi Bechet with a homemade apple granola. And from what she told me earlier, it is super healthy. Lexi, good morning.
It is delicious. Good morning to you.
That's it, that's it. So we're making a homemade granola, which I think is great
Yes.
because we know that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And it's a healthy one.
Yes, it is. Most granolas are packed with sugar and butter and all the good things that make things delicious, but are not really good for breakfast. So this morning I'm going to talk you through it quickly.
Okay.
We've got some applesauce. You can just as easily use blended raspberries or another blended fruit that you have in your kitchen. We've got some honey, some agave syrup. You can also use rice syrup if you'd like. Some coconut oil, vanilla beans, cinnamon, sea salt, sesame seeds, coconut sugar, which is very delicious.
Wow.
Some desiccated coconut, quinoa flakes, ground almonds, apples, and sunflower seeds. And we're going to mix it all together and make a delicious granola.
All seriously healthy ingredients. Now, you need to SMS the keyword breakfast to 33728, then we'll send you the shopping list and a link to the recipe so that you don't have to worry about all these ingredients. We'll send it all to you and you could make this at home. Does you switch it on?
I'm going to ask you to switch this on and just bring everything up to a nice simmer. We basically just want to warm it all together.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, I am going to mix our granola together. It's very simple. All you need to do is just put all the ingredients into one bowl.
Okay.
So.
Wow, so just put it all together, eh? Very easy.
Together. Yeah, and if you've got some cranberries or, you know, other bits and pieces you'd like to add in here, or if you'd like to swap the cinnamon for maybe some ground ginger, you're more than welcome to dress it up or down as much or as little as you want.
Oh, look at that.
Which makes it quite a nice recipe. So we've got everything in here.
Perfect. Well, that was quick and easy.
Very. So it's totally foolproof. And what I quite like about this granola is that it's actually very versatile. You can eat it like we see here over yogurt with some honey. You can grill some peaches or some fruit and chuck it over like a crumble.
Exactly. There's so much you can actually do with that, yeah.
Right.
Right. Well, this is looking beautiful.
There.
Look at that.
Do you want to pour it over here for me?
All right. Here we go.
There we go. You don't want to let it boil because what it's going to do is actually start turning your granola into porridge. So you basically just want to warm it together.
All right. So this will, with the honey, obviously will give a nice little sweetening agent there.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Oh,
and then
at that.
If you don't want to mix it together with a spoon, you can just put it in a blender, turn the blender on to a low speed and go and make a cup of tea while it does the work for you.
But I mean, this was really simple and easy. We're making homemade apple granola this morning. We're cooking with apples. And if you would like to make this at home, it's a really healthy breakfast. SMS the keyword breakfast to 33728. That's breakfast to 33728. We'll send you that shopping list and a link to the recipe. Because once you've got all the ingredients together, you can just throw it together and then make yourself a lovely breakfast.
So see here, I'm putting it into a baking tin. You don't want to pack it down too tightly, otherwise it's all going to bake together into a granola brick instead of...
Which could be nice, let's face it.
It could.
It could be nice.
If you put in a little bit more of the wet ingredients, you can pack it down and make granola bars. I've just put it loosely into the baking tin. I'm going to put it into the oven at 140 for about 45 minutes, or until it starts looking like this.
So nice
It will be a little bit damp still.
Okay.
But just make sure you've got the right color. Take it out, let it cool completely. Once it's cool, you'll have this beautiful, crunchy, delicious granola that you can sprinkle over yogurt, fruit, or you can just eat it as is.
And you can make a lot and keep it, right?
Yeah, this keeps her up to about 1 month. Just make sure that you do have it in an airtight container.
Brilliant.
What I like to do is put it in those beautiful old-fashioned jars, and when I go over to a friend's house, I'll take one of those instead of a bottle of wine. It's quite a nice hostess gift.
Indeed, indeed. But this is such a lovely idea for breakfast. Remember that keyword once again, breakfast to 33728. We'll send you everything you need to know to make your own homemade apple granola, just like Lexi showed us this morning. Lexi, thank you very, very much for coming through.
Thanks so much for having me.
All that I can say now is breakfast is served. Breakfast is served. Try this, breakfast to 33728. We'll take a quick ad break. See you on the other side.